In World Challenge, we aim to find projects or small businesses from around the world that have shown enterprise and innovation at a grassroots level. In World Challenge, you'll discover how small projects and businesses could really make a difference for a community, for the environment. In this episode, we present 3 projects in 3 countries: Nothing Wasted in Indonesia, Fuel Cell in Kenya, and Jiko Rescue in Democratic Republic of Congo. Traditional markets like this one in Indonesia provide over 12 million people with a livelihood. But the markets are declining, and part of that decline is down to poor hygiene caused by rotting waste. Now, in this market in Bantul in Java, the tons of waste produced every day are being turned into high-grade fertilizer. This is what happens to waste from most markets in Indonesia.
This is the Semampir market temporary dumping site at the Probolinggo Regency. We can see here, if the garbage is not really managed, you can see the goats and the scavengers are working together. The goats are taking actually the organic waste, and the scavengers are taking the unorganic waste.
Bantul market is showing how things can be different by turning the waste into a source of income. It was here that the story of the Danamon Peduli Foundation programme to clean up the market begins. It's called Go Green. The foundation is the corporate social responsibility arm of Danamon Bank, one of the main banks in Indonesia.
We are at Bantul Traditional Market. This is the biggest market in Bantul Regency, hosting around 800 vendors. Every day, the lady sells fruits and vegetables, and she has to clean up her vegetables for sale. For vegetables like this, she can still sell at the traditional small restaurants, but the rubbish like this, she stores it to the composting unit at the back of the market. Bantul Market is the first market having the first facility of composting unit working together with Danamon Peduli Foundation.
It's a simple idea. The waste is separated into organic and inorganic waste streams. Danamon Peduli estimates that between 70 and 90% of the waste from traditional markets is suitable for conversion into high-grade organic fertilizer. But it's not as simple as just sorting the waste and bagging it for sale. The transformation into high-grade fertilizer was more of a challenge. This machine for chopping and screening the organic material was especially developed for the task.
Before this program started, I didn't really make composting equipment. I used to mostly build stone crushing machines, but since this began, I've produced 61 composting machines. This program has really boosted my business so much. Now I have received many orders from the private sector.
But chopping the waste is only the beginning. The real work is done by bacteria. The bioactivator is the name given to a living solution of harmless bacteria that break down the waste into perfect compost. It was developed at the Indonesian Biotechnology Institute.
The challenges that we face for the production of bioactivator is because we are working with the microbes. We try to keep the microbes still alive for at least 1 year. By using this bioactivator, then the compost that is being produced from this process will be very good for the application for improving the plant growth and the plant productivity in the field. 1 kilogram of the bioactivator can be used for 1 tons of organic materials for the decomposition processes.
1 composting unit can convert up to 4 tons of waste into 1.2 tons of fertilizer, creating up to 6 full-time jobs at the same time. It does all this on the site of the market, so there's no transport cost at this stage.
Since there's been a composting programme here, there are more visitors to the market, and it's healthier. With this programme, now the market's become cleaner and there are more customers. My family's more healthy, so I hope the government can expand this idea to improve the prosperity of markets.
The fertilizer is proving popular with the farmers who buy it.
Compost at the Bantul market has now been applied, and the unused land now become a fertile agricultural facility, being one of the prosperous place for Bantul residents.
The farmers on this land are big customers of the Bantul market fertilizer.
This compost has been helping us a lot. Before we could produce 14.1 tonnes of onions in a hectare. Now we can get 21 tonnes a hectare.
The Danaman Peduli Foundation program to compost market waste from Bantul market has really helped us rehabilitate this land. As a result, the infertile land can become fertile, and it can actually be very productive in farming onions, chilies, and lots of other crops.
Even the non-degradable rubbish isn't wasted. As much as possible is recycled into bags and other goods. The original model has now been taken up by 31 local governments and has the potential to convert up to 90 tonnes of waste every day.
Ya, saya kira jelas sekali tadi ya, masalah sampah selesai.
This program is really helpful to Bantul Regency for many reasons.
Khususnya petani.
It has helped us to manage the waste at its source, and at the same time its result, which is the compost, can be used for agriculture. Currently around 1,000 hectares of Bantul land can be served by this project. We have proved that this program helped us with its multiplier effect, which is the market vendors, the farmers, and everyone else is benefiting from this program, which is improving the prosperity of Bantul Regency.
In Kenya, the traditional fuel firewood is running out fast. The demand for charcoal is so great that it's turning northern Kenya into a desert. As fuel wood runs out, prices are rocketing. One man is pushing an alternative solution, turning sewage into energy, and he's even powering a prison with the waste from its inmates.
This is the biogas plant in our home, and I've grown with it since I was a child. And I've been so happy for the way it has helped my mom for that long period. It's about over 23 years now. It inspired me a lot to see how much it can help other farmers, or rather other households within the locality.
Individual households, schools, and even municipal sewage works are beginning to turn to animal and human waste as a source of fuel. Biogas, mainly methane, is produced from the breakdown of organic waste by bacteria, and among the richest sources is human and animal sewage.
The cow dung is supposed to come through this chamber. It's supposed to be mixed with water. There's a pipe that is connecting the mixing chamber with the main biogas tank, which is the digestion chamber. And now once it comes here, the digestion is done by bacteria, whereby the biogas will start being produced. Biogas is a clean source of energy. It doesn't have any smoke. And the cost of putting up the smallest size of a biogas plant in a household, it takes about 3 years to recover the cost of implementing that plant. And after 3 years now, you start doing your savings.
Previously, when we were using charcoal and wood, at times you'd meet the kitchen full of smoke, but the biogas has no smoke. We don't have to think about fire. The means of cooking, at the end of the month, we have no bill.
Biogas isn't just cheap, it's safer. Smoke from stoves and fires in homes causes around 1.6 million deaths a year worldwide.
The slurry that comes out of the biogas plant, it is more nutritious actually, and when you apply it to the crops, they are very productive as compared to the normal composting or even commercial fertilizer.
Just outside here in the kitchen garden, we were using fertilizers. The fertilizers, very expensive. No, we don't. We use the waste. We just take the manure to the garden. In fact, we are very happy. We've been wishing that everybody in the village would do the same. Yeah, because these days we never use anything else.
The advantage of cow dung is that so few cows can be able to run a big plant. Human waste is more better than cow dung in the sense that the production rate is much higher than cow dung. Only that now it has to take more people to have enough waste.
Schools are some of the biggest consumers of charcoal, but where there is a concentration of people in one place, there is a potentially rich source of biogas.
We have a lot of problems cooking because of the firewood. I can say in a month we spend about $735 on firewood, which is a lot. Right now, the biogas it has actually been constructed. What we are doing now is we are feeding it with a dung, and we hope very soon we are going to get gas from the dung. We will be also destroying the forest and the trees around. And we are looking for a situation whereby we will have a smokeless kitchen. People with disabilities, given opportunities, they can also work as well as the other people. So that's why when Samuel took Stephen Kiremi to teach him the biogas technology, I was very happy.
Do you like your job here?
Yeah, I like my job here. I helped build all this.
And are you happy working?
Yeah, look at all this. I'm really happy.